Cadence is not here. And so, we, this skin for some reason, oh yeah, because I was Aladdin. Today we are going to give you, and the reason why it's called number 23 question mark is because I don't know what the actual number is supposed to be. So today we are going to be giving you a tour of our Together Go to Mars world. So here we start off. This is the room. This is the starting area, right? Well, not the starting area, but like it's the spawning area where we just hang out. We start the video. We have this nice little glass that I put in. If you break this, I'll show you. There's some water, because I was thinking like, hey, I need to make this really nice, so I just tried to put water on the floor, but that didn't work. And so back here, you'll see there's lava. I'll see if that looked good, but that didn't look good, so I just left it underneath there. So I hope Kadence doesn't wonder why there's cobblestone all over the floor. She's gonna break it and be like, ah. But yep, that's the beginning. And so we're gonna walk out this door, which is the main exit, and we'll go down. This is the tunnel to the end portal, or yeah, it's like directly to a hole that leads straight down to the end portal. So this is that. Over here we have our horse stable. We have antlers. We have a horse that we are yet to name, so we're going to do that in the next video. We have Shadow, which is my horse. We have Alice, which is another horse. And we have Squidoodly, which is Cadence's horse. So that's that. Here's the nether portal. A few pressure plates here. But in the nether, there's our farm right there. But in the nether, we have our beginning area, which is made of cobblestone. I'm the luckiest person in the world, so every single time I open a new world, I spawn right by the fortress. And so here's the fortress right here, where we lost poor Rosalina, the nether dog. And we go up here, go over here. This is where we fought the Wither, down in this flat little area. If you go over here, you'll see this, which is the entrance to a little puzzle thing that I made for Kadence. And you go down the lava, if you've seen that episode. So let's go back to the overworld, or whatever you call it. This is the underworld, I guess, so let's go back. Ooh. So here's that, and then right here we have the little beginning of our adventure that I made for her. Some signs up there that says, find the secret tunnel in the nether. It's time to take a trip down memory lane. And then here was some stuff that was already in her inventory whenever she started. Oops, let's break that. And let's close the doors to make sure nothing gets in there. And up here we have the animal farm. And we have my swimming pool that I built. And we have little swimming pool. Oh, and I forgot okay, I'm gonna wait for Kadence for the next episode so she can go down the slide. But over here we have the daylight sensor, which will travel down here, and it will dispense water every single day. And here and over here we have one of the first things we built in this area, which was the Would You Rather room. And this is Cadence's side. You notice it has bedrock there. It's because she Kendall proofed it. So we have this, and then we have the books in these chests. And this was the first answer. We flicked it if we got it right. This was the second answer, and we flicked it if we want that one. So then you go over to the other side, and the other person will do that. This was my side, Kendall's side, which is my name. And I was doing everything. Let's see if I can find the hole. I think it was right here. No. put a score? I'll just leave it like that. There we go. But that's that. Oh, it looks like I have my cave spider skin on. Over here is the mini game I made quite recently. It's toss the fish, and you just hey Luigi. And so you take a fish in here. Well, you take a fish, yeah, and one salmon and one normal fish, and you toss it, and however far it goes, you keep that score. Then you toss your next fish, and whatever far it goes, you keep that score, unless it's in the middle, which you do a rethrow. And then whatever scores you get, you add it up, and then you're done with that. So in here is the polar bear exhibit. There's a Pyra, which is the mother of Violet over here. And here is another dropper and dispenser. No, just dispensers, you know. And over here we have the... Just a second. We have the water for the polar bears to drink. And over here we have poor Rosalina's funeral and her gravestone. Rip Rosalina, you were the nether doggy. So we have this. It's really just a judge room, really, but we used it so we can all do that. This was the first find the button thing. You'd click this button and drop out a music disc, and you place it in here. Oh, let me just put that in. Maybe you guys, let's see. I didn't get it. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Put that in so you guys can listen to some music. Or not. Okay. Well, over here, there was the second one. There was a bunch of buttons, right? And below them there was one. You had to click every single one, but there was one with a dropper or a dispenser, and it shot out a lever. And so you'd place the lever down here, and you'd go through, and then you'd try to find the other lever. And this was right behind its head, and you'd flick it. Oh, and look. Oh, it changed. I didn't even know that. You'd do it, and then over here, it would shoot out a music disc, and you'd go back in here, and you put it in here. And it was cat. Yep, it was cat. And then over here was the final one, and you'd go inside. This was probably the one that took me the longest, since it's such a large one. Let's put this one back in and turn the volume up. Okay. Maybe put it down a bit more. But Kadence did some parkour in here. And up here was where you were supposed to get the music disc. But in here was the lamp. Let's turn the lamp off. Save some energy. And the reward for that, for completing all three of them, was in here, which is warning. This is a do not jump zone. And it was a door, so congrats, you complete the find the button. And then there was the horse. And over here we have my happy birthday sign from 2 years ago, 2016. Here you can still see the minecart track going, and there's the end of it, and you drop down here. Whee! And then here's how lucky were we? And then you drop down there, and you go in here, and you'd answer a question right there. There's the end portal thing, and over here we'll just go. Yeah. We'll just do this. And you drop down, Kadence would drop down in here, she'd land on the slime block, she'd go up here, she'd use an ender pearl to go back up here, she'd go through the maze, she'd get down here, there was a thing that gave you a lever, and here was the middle, which told you to get the lever, and then to go back down. And, oh, Kadence, come here. We're doing a tour. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so we are just doing the end portal and stuff. And so that's that. And we have one final thing. Oh, yeah, there's her cakes that she accidentally placed down, but she couldn't eat. And down here is the end of the end. And you'd come out the door. And here's the pink sheep place where we found the pink sheep in there. And here is the roller coaster that I made that had every placeable block that you can put stuff on. And here we go. We're going up the thing. It's a pretty long one, but that's really all there is to Together Go to Mars. And we're still gonna record videos, but this is just a tour for what we have right now. So bye guys, say bye.
Bye.
Diddle 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 diddle.